month off. That's pretty much how we do it.
How's your throat doing?
Been fighting strep,
Yeah.
low and green,
Sorry,
but it's hanging in there. Well, it's hard to say. I mean, it's hard to say, man. I guess the biggest thing that struck me about Europe is how there's no security at shows, which isn't such a bad thing. I mean, in the bar, I'm not talking about festivals, I'm talking about in the bars. And so it's kind of a little bit of a camaraderie on letting the people take care of each other, even though when you try to give them that opportunity, it can go to shit sometimes.
People take advantage of it.
Yeah, but that, you know, the energy was pretty good. I always hear, you know, everybody's real reserved and they cross their arms and look at you, but there's only a few shows where it was kind of like that. But I think we've definitely created our own following over there, which is a lot better than last time I was over there, like 10 years ago.
That's cool, man. Yeah, I always like the smaller shows. I hate it when you get, I like being up there. I love local shows where it's just you and the band.
Absolutely. That's why we're playing in January and December at Layla's for free. You walk in, there's no stage. It's like
right there.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
So we do that on Wednesday nights from 9 to 11 to try to give back and keep it real. Well, it's pretty much it's a basic topic about respect. I always say the same speech, kind of like the Louisiana Hayride always showed respects to Hank Williams before and after, when he was alive and dead. And the Grand Ole Opry, over the years, still to this day, they have the Hank Williams impersonator greeting people at the door, and his picture's hanging up all through their buildings. You know, they ride his name pretty hard. And I tried being mature and correct and doing it behind the scenes and talking to the president, saying, hey man, don't you think it's about time to do the right thing and bring him back into the circle? And the guy gave me a bunch of attitude and is like, I'll never reinstate a dead guy. Are you kidding me, man? And since he was a jerk to me, that's when the little more of the fuck you attitude came into play in the song. And even if it never happens, it's just putting the word out there. I can't tell you how many folks just assume that he's a member.
Yeah.
And so they kind of brought it on themselves a bit on just riding his name so hard.
I don't get how they could sell his name and then not include him. It's like, I mean, it's one, they should be respected either way, but at least not fucking sit there and write his name if you're not going to include him.
Well, the excuse is once you die, you're not a member of the Opry anymore. Well, all you're doing is pissing away history.
Yeah, that's well.
Look at little Jimmy Dickens, who's getting ready to possibly pass on soon. He's dedicated more than half his life to that stage, and then once he's dead, he's just pushed by the side.
Is that what they do? Is just throw people away when they?
Well, I mean, it's to me, it's about preserving history.
Yeah,
there is an archive of music history, and for the Grand Ole Opry being the longest radio show that's ever run in history, it seems like they should care about the musicians a little more.
You would think.
It's getting there. We've got a lot of cool people talking about it. I've had a problem with a guy that has been working with me on it. He disrespected one of my biggest heroes, and because of that, we've had to put everything in stop mode. But we will see. We're not giving up on it. We're basically starting from scratch again and going to be redoing it all. But you know, it's just one of the highs and lows that come out of it. You know, we still show up at like the Jack Daniels barbecue and all over with their just reinstate petitions and getting people to sign it and letting them know and just talking about it. There's a Hank Williams interview where he's saying, well, yeah, they fired me, but as long as people keep talking about it, I guess that's something that'll always keep me alive.